back and tune in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Mitchell Robinson.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's MP. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Here we go. So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Three-pointer. And MP good for 3.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, BA. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. Halliburton on the wing. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP scanning the floor. For 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. That one is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
The Pacers again can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. Cole's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Walker. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Siakam. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
MP finds James. Good, and the assist goes to MP. James has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And it might be freezing in many NBA cities, but these rookies have been heating up in arenas around the association. A look at the Rookie of the Year race. You look at MP, right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Now here's Siakam. Over Finney-Smith. And the basket by Siakam.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thank you, B.A. Today, the development is out in Brooklyn on the Nets trade with the New Orleans Pelicans. They were searching for a veteran presence who could slide in at the 1 or 2. They were able to land C.J. McCollum. They know he might not be the long-term solution for them, but they like what C.J. brings right now. They can certainly use his production.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. That one's good from James on the assist from Robinson. James has got 8 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Siakam. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy? You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys. What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now here's Walker. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
On the wing, MP. Walker covering. MP no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside, here's Siakam. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And here's MP from outside. Siakam pulls down the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Toppin. Vanderbilt pulls it in. MP against Walker. From behind the arc. And MP with the 3. MP's got 17.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's James. And it's MP in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And coming off arguably the best season of his career, Donte DiVincenzo on the rise, Doris.
No question about it, B.A. becoming one of the feared shooters in the game from three-point distance. He's bounced around a little bit, but had his best season on both ends of the floor. This guy is a tough two-way player.
Here's MP. The Pacers making their last shot. Fires from deep. And Los Angeles, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pacers trail by 21. Jackson outside. Pass to Halliburton. Over MP. Again, Halliburton missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And there's James on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Nesmith. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Halliburton. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's got 9.
Well, because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
MP no good. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton goes. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. MP outside. Off target from outside. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Explosive above the rim player. Mr. Toppin have at it.
And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP has not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 2,707 points in his rookie season way back in 1960. I think we're witnessing the beginning of a legendary career, folks.
Goodwin's checked in for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Walker, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Nembhard in for Nesmith. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Here's Finney-Smith. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Halliburton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Now here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Lakers will go. And So it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Lakers.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 16. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got 6.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
James, that's good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Ryan?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points. Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside Walker. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Doncic. And the Pacers also making a change. Nesmith, he's checked in for Walker. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Siakam left side, 4 on the clock. Over Finney-Smith. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Siakam's got 8.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
From deep, MP. They grab their own miss. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Now, the one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Back to MP. And there's James from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Over Hayes. Siakam, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Outside Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Siakam outside. 4-3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, that's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. From the arc. Halliburton, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The 3 is up. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nesmith passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
It's Siakam with the drive.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
MP, the pass to James. The 3 ball. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Los Angeles making a change here. MP's checked in, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Walker, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Nembhard in for Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. They've got MP. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Goodwin in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Walker. Nembhard outside. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Turner passes to Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. From deep, MP. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Nembhard. Not a lot of room. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all... And yes! Another basket!
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now 2nd overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
There's the triple. Indiana with a rebound. Left side, Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. 29 seconds left in the fourth. MP outside, jacks up a 3, knocks it down from distance. MP's got 53 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
There's the 3. He drops it from range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive